I shot this image of a American beech tree. Oh, I don't know, almost 18 years ago, for a piece I was thinking about. And I'm not sure now where I was going with that, but I'm going to start today. I'm going to talk about the roots, the base, the foundation. But what's so important about the roots is that they stretch out and they fan out and they connect with all the living organisms under the surface of the forest floor, communicating with each other and supporting each other. And so, this is important because it's community, it's network. So I'll start there. Now, as I climb, I think about it. This was a seed that's sprouted up from the forest floor and is reaching up to the sun. You're reaching up for something, more than itself. It doesn't know. It's just growing, and that's what we're all doing. So, climbing trees, that's what's really, was really probably important to me in this whole thing was the climbing the trees. I think all kids love to climb trees. Why do we climb trees? It's because they're there. As a young person, you're pulling yourself up above and seeing a different perspective. It's very physical, so it's like a natural vertical jungle gym. You can swing on and hang upside down and test yourself out and and sometimes people fall. I mean, that happens. And often it doesn't. So those are all things I think that play in to this experience of climbing this tree. So the tree has given us so much. The tree's been very important in my artistic awakening. I think it was the tree that helped ground me and support me and help me to own my creativity and trust my intuition. And so this is maybe a celebration of the tree. And so I'm climbing up slowly with this little camera, and you're watching it, just me work my way up. I don't remember exactly how I did it, holding the camera on the trunk as I ascended. But trees give so much, we breathe out carbon dioxide, and trees breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, and we breathe oxygen in and breathe out carbon dioxide. So we have this symbiotic relationship. The world would be so much different without trees today. We as humans wouldn't maybe even be able to exist if it hadn't been for all these thousands and millions of years of trees producing oxygen, growing, changing. They also add to the organic topsoil, all the leaves and the wood rots, and it becomes soil that is rich in nutrients and helps for us to grow our gardens, to raise plants so that we can live. But we have to take care of these trees. I mean, the trees are disappearing in the world. And, the more carbon dioxide, they can't keep up with it. They're trying, but they can't keep up with it. We're producing so much from all of our byproducts from things we use. And so I'd like to see us slow down a little bit on those things. And climb a tree. When I first bought this 18.5 acres, I said I was going to climb every tree on the property. And I climbed a lot. But one day I was up in the tree, and I was up in a pine tree. It was around dusk. That's always kind of when I went out, around twilight, when the veil is lifting between the different worlds. And I was up there, had a nice little comfortable place. I wasn't at the very top of the tree, but I the birds were like flitting underneath me, around me, above me, and I just kind of laughed and realized that the experience had shown me that I don't have to climb all the trees in the property. I'd already learned the lesson. And another thing that I think I come away from so much climbing trees is there's a unique way, a safe way to climb a tree. Most of your, trees are, you know, 20 to 50 years old that grow straight up in a forest. You need to deal with the center. And I think that's important. We all need to deal with our center. What is our center? But as you're doing this three-dimensional dance, ascending the tree, you're always facing the center, the heart, the energy, the trunk, the column. This is tree climbing, and the trees have given us so much. So let's slow down and give something back.